Just like how I can't stop breathing, even if I try. I can't stop loving you no matter how much I cry. Okay. Yeah, crying is wonderful. It's a big release. And I do feel like for you too, Cancer, this heart valve stuff, and you're Cancer, you know, emotional, and you're pretty good at releasing your heart valve, but I feel like it needs a little bit of a tune-up right now. You need to get it, release it. But your person is going through it too. They're just not telling you. They're hiding their feelings. So, oh, okay. These came down. Oh, gosh, you guys, I'm hiding my true feelings. Yeah, it's just saying that you're hiding your feelings, person, for Cancer, and you just confirmed that. Wow, you wanted to get that message through. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your love messages reading, your love tarot reading, your love oracle reading, your love reading. I'm happy you're here. Welcome. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Also, welcome cross watchers. You could be here watching for something in your chart, which, by the way, guys, I do have playlists if you want to get a bigger view of what's going on with you or your person. Or you could be watching for your Cancer, for a Cancer in your life. Could also be that you're just here and you don't know why. Whatever the reason is, I'm really happy you're here. Welcome. Okay, guys, here's the thing. When cards start being looked at, when totems are noticed, whatever it is, that's when the reading begins. So this is a general reading, you guys. Not everything is going to resonate. I'm channeling a lot of energy. So please take what resonates and throw away the rest. And as I say these things to you, look what's underneath here, getting ready to shuffle. Milk and honey. Such interesting cards to come down together, because milk and honey is about pretty much the everything kind of love, the whole shebang, spiritual, emotional, physical, joyful. It's everything. Also, there's the rainbow there, which is having hope. I love that. That is what a rainbow is symbolic of. And we do have a number 6 here, you guys. So this is about healing and things being harmonious with another person. So some of you, it looks like you're wanting to get into this milk and honey energy with your person. You might already be, could even be a new love. Just put that out there. But for those of you wanting to go back in with your person, for as many of you as there are, look, there are others that want to leave. Time to go, you guys. What's going on, Cancer? Now, this is a 9, so that is about, interestingly, getting something. Also, wishes fulfilled, like fulfillment, and it can be about things coming to fruition. So I feel like for some of you, there's this kind of this split energy. Where some of you want to restart and have it all, and you still have this hope here, and others, you're leaving these stars behind, this kind of wisdom, this knowing, just saying, nope, I'm done. Now, this isn't the not for me card, but they kind of go hand in hand, really. But the thing is, Cancer, look, you're halfway. You're not completely gone yet. You might even be ghosting your person now. The roles might be reversed. If you look here at this card, there is the person here is kind of fading away, almost like a ghost. And also look at, it's almost like there are wings here. So there is some guidance, some your angels guiding you and whatever it is that you are going through and deciding to do, Cancer. But some of you have felt like you've seen enough. You have kind of woke up to what it is you want or don't want. And in this case, don't want. Time to go. But you're still halfway there. So you could still be in some way connected to your person. It might be that the roles were switched from chaser to runner, runner to chaser, that sort of thing. But being the ghoster now, maybe sort of some role reversal. That's not going to be for everyone, but it is here, you guys. And as well as the milk and honey, not everybody wants to restart and has this hope for that. But some of you do, you guys. And look, there's this elephant in here. I love elephants. I would love to know. I was asking in Capricorn's reading today, yesterday, however you want to look at that, what your spirit animal is. I'd really like to know. Mine is an elephant. I love their togetherness and the way they stick up for each other and protect each other. The way the matriarch leads the way for food and water and protects her young. So this is a very interesting card to have an elephant swimming, sort of like, well, it's very joyful. It's a very joyful elephant in here. So there's sort of this tribe thing going on. For some of you, it could be that you have a family with this person or children. That won't be for everyone, or that's something that you're hoping for. But guys, like I said, take it as it resonates, throw away the rest. Here's the other thing I want to say to you, that if you watch my readings, you know that I always say this, and if you don't, welcome. I want you to know that I'm not here to predict things for you. Your outcome, what you do with your reading is yours, okay? There's a lot of energy here. I'm channeling your energy. I'm reading your cards for you, but this is in no way a prediction. So I want to say to you, please use your free will when you are making decisions for your life, okay? That's the first thing. The second thing I want to say is don't be worried when cards come down that you might not like, or if you hear a message that you resonate with but you don't like it. That's okay. That's all part of the reading, you guys, and you are the one in control here, okay? Use your free will, decide your outcome. And again, I just can't say it enough. Take what resonates and throw away the rest. Truly, just be gone with it. You could be resonating with a particular deck on the table. You could be resonating with a totem here on the table. I will be pulling also totems at the end, as always. And I might actually be pulling some numbers and letters too. We'll see. Oh, look at that. Okay, I couldn't unsee that, you guys. There's a butterfly and an alligator in here. They don't belong in here. And I looked at them during your reading. They are yours, Cancer. There looks like there's a transformation going on for you, but also maybe because of that, a little struggle. And, when people transform, when we're transforming, it's not always a beautiful, easy, peaceful process. It can actually be quite messy and hard. And difficult. So, think of the caterpillar in the cocoon when it's spinning, and it's not easy. It's not an easy place to be. So I really actually love these for you. I'm going to take them out because they don't belong in here, and I wasn't planning to even look in here. So these belong to you. Your reading began already, but now it's definitely begun. Excuse me. Also, the other thing I want to say to you is what's going on with communication. This is a no contact separation reading. It can be one or the other or both. But for the most part, the communication is not there. And if it is, it's very sparse. And I literally, before this reading, started to get kind of a frog in my throat. You might hear it. I'm not a raspy, I don't have a raspy voice normally. But I've been just drinking water and trying to figure out what the heck is going on. I feel like this is in relation to you, Cancer, and communication with your throat chakra, with your person. Now, interestingly enough, we do have love song messages here today, which are blue. The whole point of the blue color that I chose is for the throat chakra. So it will be really interesting to see what your person has to say, how much they want to say, because sometimes they don't want to talk and sometimes they have a lot to say. But I feel like from the feelings that I'm having right now that your person is having a difficult time communicating, although they want to. And there could be something keeping them from communicating with you, not just some ego or the fact that you're separated and, you know, who's writing who or who's calling who, but actual obstacles, okay? And that's the other thing I do want to say to you. We will be looking, of course, I'm still on Wisdom of the Oracle this month. I go with my guides and my gut instincts. I hope you do too. Your gut instincts are your guardian angels, you guys. And I listen and do what I feel drawn to do. And I just feel drawn to be in the Wisdom of the Oracle right now. We are also looking at Lover's Oracle today. So there could be something in there for you. And guys, I'm still feeling very love messagey. So we have love messages, direct messages to you from your person. And we also have messages through song messages, love song messages, however you want to look at that. And we do have guardian angel reading cards. So that is what we are, where we are today. And also some more love messages here from the tarot closet. All right, guys, look, it came. Interesting. There's the not for me now. Yeah, that's a confirmation. Wow. In Cancer, TikTok, divine timing here. So first of all, divine timing is at play, all right? Secondly, there is a 3. And when there is a 3, especially in a love reading, that can mean a third party. So it could be that these obstacles between you and your person involve another party. Take that as it resonates. That won't be for everyone. It could be that there was a third party involved somehow in the disconnection. But look, as we were looking at the time to go card, and we talked about them kind of going together with not for you, it came. So for some of you, you really are just kind of at the end, or just sort of, you know, because this isn't sort of suspended. I feel like, and also getting the TikTok card, it's very interesting. I feel like your connection right now, Cancer, is kind of like you both know you're there, but you're here, if that makes sense. It's sort of almost suspended in time, really interestingly. So Cancer, your person could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could also be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Excuse me. Wow, this throat chakra thing is really intense. I was perfectly fine before I was starting this reading today. But here's the other thing about the zodiac signs, you guys, your person sign. Please take that with a grain of salt because I'm reading a lot of energy and everyone is naturally going to be here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, another Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's just a given. There's so much energy. We all have charts. So take heart if you feel like, oh, you know, she didn't mention my person's sign, or she keeps mentioning a particular sign. Sometimes there are signs that come through stronger and there are really particular messages for people, you guys, that are meant for a certain person. It's strange, I know, but that's just how it is. But there'll always be something here for you. If you are here, there is a reason you're here. And if you're here when the video comes out, great. If you're here a month later, great. If you're here a year later, it's all the same. Readings are timeless. When you get here and hear messages that you need to hear, that you resonate with, that is when it's time. That's when it's time for you. So take heart. Don't worry. If you feel like you are resonating with a deck or a message or a totem, then that's great. It's meant for you. And the rest, just let it go. Okay, it's quite a heavy deck. It's been a little bit of a heavy deck this week, I will say. had a very interesting experience with Capricorn this week. Was really feeling the Temperance card in tarot. I'm in the tarot deck, and I thought, I just see the Temperance card should be here. Let's just get a tarot deck and see what's happening. And we shuffled, and Temperance came out. So the energy right now is really particularly strong, I want to say, okay? And heavy in a way, light in some ways, because there's a lot of kind of a collective regeneration going on, actually. Has, I think, a lot to do with Jupiter. But there's also, I'll tell you in a minute here, but there's also some heaviness from it, because like I said, when you're transforming and when you're changing and when you're regenerating and new things are beginning and old things are ending and things are restarting, it's work, you know, and it can be heavy. It can be heavy. So there is a kind of a balance right now of that energy, and on certain days it might be more or less. You might be feeling heavier or lighter emotionally. Today I'm feeling, for me in particular, I'm feeling quite light emotionally, but I feel this physical sort of heaviness. So I'm curious how you're feeling today as you watch this. If you want to share, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Guys, look. You got the Blessed card here and Serendipity. Wow, what is that? I have to say, sometimes it blows my mind, because there'll be a particular card that week, sometimes more than one, and then they just keep coming and coming for everybody, and then they stop again. And then the next week's readings, it's something else. It's just how it is. I'm not surprised by this. Look, it's this really light, beautiful, look, blessed by spirit, angel numbers, also coming to a 4. So this is about having a stable foundation, wanting a stable foundation, manifesting it with the 4. And spirit is offering that to you, Cancer. And Cancer, look, serendipity, that is a 9. So that is getting something, attainment, fulfillment, can be wishes fulfilled, and also things coming to fruition. And we saw the milk and honey card with this hope for some of you of kind of sticking with your person and having it all. And that's not for everyone, because we also saw time to go and not for me. But here's the thing with serendipity, you guys. First of all, it's a 4-leaf clover. So there's some, and this is a love reading. So we know that there's some good energy and luck coming your way in love. There's also, this represents everything here, luck, health, fortune, all of it. But what I want to say to you is this is spirit putting love in your path, quite literally. And look at you, Cancer. It's like the Imagine card when it comes down. You have your lasso on the 4-leaf clover and you're riding it. You're riding it. And guys, if you feel like you're not, if you say, well, I can't. Somebody said to me the other day, I don't have free will. You do have free will. You do. If you want to go find a lasso and lasso that 4-leaf clover, you get on with your bad self. And the same with the moon in the Imagine card, which is pulling in what you believe, trusting yourself, and pulling in the kind of love you want. And I'm seeing that card for you, actually. So I'll be really interested to know if it comes down in your reading. But guys, this is love being put in your path. And being that it can also be about things coming to fruition. It can be your person coming back as well. Okay, and this is just very beautiful cards to come down together, to have spirit putting love in front of you, love in your path, and their spirit blessing you. I love this so much, and look at all the hearts. This is all about your love. All about your love, Cancer. Okay, let's get a shuffle. We will do a cut deck here, and we'll see how things go. Yeah, this throat chakra thing is very strange. I'm just going to say, I'm going to get started. I feel like I normally want one more shuffle, but I don't know. I feel drawn to start. Okay, guys, no place like home. This is about feeling at home with somebody in your, in a love reading, in your heart, like knowing that you have found someone you feel safe with, okay? Like you've known them forever. Soulmates, twin flame connection. Definitely. I already know that about you, Cancer, with your person. So this is no surprise to me. Excuse me, gosh. Now, here's the thing too. It can be an actual physical thing too, in the sense that maybe there was somebody who had to, your person or you, one or both of you, either in the connection or in a third-party connection, that had to leave a home or relocate, that sort of thing. That can be coming through here because with the 5, we do have some conflict and instability here. Could also be something that you're going through now with your physical surroundings. But the thing that I'm really feeling for you, Cancer, is that you felt very at home with your person, very connected, very spiritual, deep connection with your person, and that there was some conflict and instability, okay? And there was some change. That's the other thing about 5. But we know that already because that you would not be here if that weren't the case. But this is a confirmation for you, for those of you that wanted that or need a validation. Okay. Thank you, spirit guides and angels. I barely got to say thank you. Go the distance, you guys. Wow. Okay. Some of you are going the distance with your person. Look, this is an 11. That comes to a 2. Partnerships. And when this card comes up, it can be about kind of... So I do want to say, Cancer, that you or your person could be a musician or be kind of connected to music somehow in a way that's maybe further than the average person, I want to say. But that's not necessarily the case, but that energy is coming through. The thing about this card is it can be about creating a kind of a new song, like with a person, like a new harmonious path, going the distance with them, working through the obstacles, the challenges, the conflict. So yeah, and we saw this with the milk and honey. We saw with Serendipity that some of you are really wanting to be with your person. Okay, some of you have one foot out the door. Some of you are closer to the door. You might even already be out the door and you're just kind of curious what your person is thinking and what they're saying. But there's also a real big collective energy here of you, Cancer, that want to go the distance with your person, that want to go the long haul, start over, work through the problems. That is this card, you guys. I'm not surprised by that at all. I'm really not. And look, there's also the stars here. It's really interesting. It's almost like, yeah, wow. I'm sort of envisioning here with the time to go card, with you walking away or your person. You know, guys, things can be vice versa here, everything. Also, if you're watching and you're feeling like, well, this just sounds more like my person, they're reading, or that's how it goes. Whatever's resonating for you. And the same goes for love messages and love song messages. It could be that, you know, it's generally your person sending them to you, but sometimes you can resonate so hard, and that's a message that you are sending to your person telepathically. So take everything here as it resonates. A very redundant word, but hey, that's the way it is. But it's almost like I see here from the time to go card, like the stars have fallen off here. It's really interesting because the time to go card is sort of suspended in the air, if you will, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And with the swords in tarot, or the air element, it's generally about getting some clarity in a relationship and kind of transactional, like making decisions, plans, doing things. I'm being a little more logical, which makes perfect sense for the time to go card because it's sort of suspended in the air with the stars, with this clarity. And the stars are behind the person who's sort of drifting, but isn't quite gone yet. So some of you, look, the stars are landing here with the go the distance and are still kind of thinking about whether you want to come together. Okay, guys, these two were coming out for you in a very obvious way. Let's see. Well, okay, there's TikTok again, you guys. So, wow. Really an amazing reading already, Cancer. Definitely really large collective. Excuse me, there's sage on the table here from Burning Sage. There's a very large collective of you that might be in a third party, your person, or there was a third party involved here. But this definitely has been going on for a while. And like I said, some of you are already disconnected, like feeling like it's done, but you're not really done. You're still in it because you're very spiritually connected. Twin flame soulmate energy, that's just a connection that does not go away. Regardless of where you go in your life and what you do or whether you're together, it's just a deep connection, okay? But divine timing is definitely at play here. So for some of you, I feel like the timing is just not there now, especially if there are other people involved. And here's the thing that's great for you. And I also forgot to tell you when I was holding the deck at one point, I kind of was looking and I saw the new life card. So I didn't turn it over, but that is their Cancer, end of a cycle, starting over. And what I want to say to you is, but before I do, let me restart my camera. Just a second here. Okay, hi guys, sorry about that. Let me also just check that I have a, excuse me guys, all this technical stuff I wouldn't normally involve you in, but I just wanted to double check that I had, my microphone was working. I've had readings before where I go on for 30 minutes, an hour, and I look and the microphone was dead. So anyway, you can hear me. But every single number here is represented, is what I want to say to you. New beginnings, end of a cycle, your person, balance, manifesting, foundation, stability, growth, communication, creating some harmony, looking back in the past, looking at where you are now, trying to decide what to do or get some control. Everything is here, okay? And this is about divine timing too. So this is also Spirit sending you a message, Cancer, to... I'll be interested to see if we get the To, the Sea, or the Breathe card, because there's this feeling, I kind of feel like I see the Hangman too in tarot. There's this sense of you needing to go with the flow, maybe let go, let God, let nature run its course, that sort of thing. And some of you are a little bit still trying to control things, the outcome with this person that you can't. But that's not for everyone for sure, because there's also a really strong feeling that some of you, as I said, are closer to the door than others with the time to go. And some of you are halfway there, okay? So that's not for everybody. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Can you tell us what is going on with Cancer, please? Okay. Wow, you guys, look. I was talking about being seeing the new life card. Here's Poised, so you're ready. You're ready, whether it's going to be with your person or it's going to be with a new person. We did see Serendipity. We did see Milk and Honey. Those can both be your person. They can also be somebody new. And I am seeing the Imagine card also. It's coming to me. And that's another thing I wanted to say to you, that when I am in a reading and I'm channeling, oftentimes I will see different things, not just cards, but I will also see cards from other decks or just messages in general visually that belong to you. And I do see the Imagine card here, and I do feel like you need that message to trust yourself, to trust that you're in your decisions, and trust that you can make the decisions that you need to make. And also to, for those of you that need to hear it, to come into that energy to do that, because there is this feeling that some of you are kind of numb and stuck aren't the right words, but just feeling like you can't move forward anywhere with this person or that way or that way. That's what I wanted to say to you. So trust your intuition. You can lasso that 4-leaf clover. Get on with your bad self, Cancer. You can lasso that moon, bring it in, bring in your intuition, trust yourself, trust your free will, trust your intuition, trust your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. You're definitely being guided. We saw the blessed card. We have all kinds of angels here today for you. You really have people and spirit and angels looking out for you. And one of the things that I want to say to you too is watch for signs, Cancer. Watch for serendipitous things happening, synchronicity, deja vu, the repeating numbers. I sometimes feel like that gets overdone in our community, but that's the truth. So look out for those numbers when you feel that they're genuinely coming to you and not because you're surfing for them. Although they're still there for you too. So however that resonates for you. But totems, things you find, phone calls, connections with people, things that happen and you go, wow, I was just thinking that, or that person just called, or listening to yourself to take an exit on the highway when you're feeling called to. There's so many things that are coming toward you and so many messages. When you start to open up, when you open that third eye, you guys, when you start trusting yourself and connecting, I promise you will see things everywhere. You will drive everyone nuts. I will tell you that. Okay. So I've been holding on to this card for you. Look, by the book, there's the elephants. They're back. Okay. And this is about your partnership, you guys. So I definitely feel like for some of you, here's the thing, that your person, you could have had a family with them, or even whatever family is for you, or wanted a family, could also be that there were other people involved. That's what I wanted to say. It's sort of similar to the Hierophant in that there is some Taurus energy here. So for some of you, there were other people involved that kind of got in the way, or, just were involved. And some of them might still be. And this can also be this decision again, you guys. When a 2 comes down, that can be a decision. And we saw the milk and honey. We saw the elephant in there, kind of joyful, and this rainbow above it of hope. So I do feel like some of you are not in the not for me time to go. Some of you are already gone or are halfway gone, and some of you aren't. Some of you are still really hoping that divine timing at some time, because it doesn't seem like it's happening soon, that you will come back with your person here. And it could be also that you're kind of waiting for them for something too, is what I want to say. And we do see that for some of you, there is a third party involved. It could be your person, it could be you, and that there's actual obstacles that are keeping you guys from being together. Okay, sometimes when I feel like a card is for you and then I forget and shuffle, I get a little stressed, but then I remember what comes. Look, you guys, come to the edge. Who got this card? I want to say this was Capricorn today, yesterday. So there's a 9, attainment, fulfillment, things coming to fruition again. There's your person again. Come to the edge can be about lessons needing to be learned, you guys. So it can be for some of you that there were these cycles going on, this ghosting or this ending that was like, where did that come from? But Cancer, you definitely have a deep connection with your person. There's a lot of love with your person, a lot of emotional energy with your person. And also this, there is this loyalty somehow. I'll be interested to see if the loyal heart card comes down. But there was such a painful ending for you too, especially just feeling like you were feeling so safe and then you weren't, that you are a little leery here. But this is your person throwing out these hearts saying, come on. And it could be some of you are scared to go back too, and some of you want to, but you just want to make sure you're doing the right thing. When this card comes down, it can be about some lessons that need to get learned, or you kind of keep going in, and it's almost like the Fool card in many ways. You know, you take this risk. So I feel like some of you are weighing those options here, if you're going to, if you should, and also where are they? Because I feel like your person is kind of quiet. Okay. Wow, look. Okay, yeah, so angel numbers. But 44, you guys, that is an 8. So this is something you're trying to do. Look, you're thinking. You're the thinker. There are those stars again. Some of you, they're falling down to go the distance with your person. And some of you, those stars on the time to go ramp to the door out, the stars are coming down here, and you're still trying to figure it out. What do you want? And you know you need to make some kind of decision. Now, it doesn't feel like it's a hurried thing, but it does feel like that there are other people involved in the connection, Cancer. And there's also with TikTok, I want to say to you, sometimes that can also be about feeling like you're running out of time. So that's not going to be for everyone, but for some of you, you could be feeling like running out of time to have a family, or to be with someone, to be with your person, or that too much time has passed, that sort of thing. So that can also be coming into play with the TikTok card, excuse me. But you're really thinking about this here and what it is that you want to do. And that's also a message coming for you from Spirit, again, to trust yourself, okay? And to go into that scary place of trying to figure it out so you can start moving toward your new life, which I did see. And we see the serendipity with love in your path. We see the distance for some of you is your person, that some of you want to go back here with your person. I'm seeing the Imagine card for you guys. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Okay, so we got actually 2 here. So, all right, that's not surprising. Look, the Blessed card came back down again. So that is definitely a confirmation. You are being blessed by Spirit. Spirit is watching over you for sure. So for some of you that are feeling a little bit immobile, I guess I want to say, you are heading in the right direction, you know, to start manifesting it now, what it is that you want, whether it's with your person or somebody new. Because also there's the other thing, Cancer, some of you are really, in the love department, things are a little bit iffy for some of you, a lot of you, but the rest of your life is starting to kind of come together, interestingly enough. So, but this is really weighing on your mind. Sorry, I keep messing with these cards. I'm trying to get them straight. I always say that, and I always say I just need to give up on there. Okay, and look what came down with it also, you guys. The Co-Create card. This is a very clear message from Spirit of needing to reconnect with what it is that you believe. Your God, your goddess, the universe. That's going to resonate for everybody differently. And it came down with the Blessed card, look, and with the thinking. So there's definitely this feeling of you needing to connect to your spirituality, to yourself. If you're maybe like doing things to kind of numb stuff or not deal with stuff, to maybe look a little bit closer at that, you guys. And go inward, because some of you are already here and some of you kind of need to go there because you need to get ready for your new life that some of you are already in, actually. And some of you have that coming. And this poised energy, you know, I love this for you. And that is a 3, and that is about growth, you guys, and growing and expressing yourself, and also with another person. So I feel like there's going to be a certain kind of freedom for some of you when you are able to trust yourself and tap into that about what it is you want to do and kind of get a little bit of a soul release, I want to say. a heart release, kind of like a valve, you know, when you release the pressure. That's what I feel like with your heart. I kind of see your heart needing like to kind of, we need to come over and like release the stuff that doesn't belong there. The pent up stuff is what I want to say, so that you can be in this poised energy for yourself. The new life card that I did see. Okay, guys, it's really hard not to look. I was going to put this away, but there's the round and round card. So yeah, we know that there were some cycles with your person. I do feel like it's kind of quiet right now, though, for a lot of you. It's not going to be for everyone, but, and here's that 7 again, you guys, just kind of getting something, but also something coming to fruition. So the cycles with your person are, I believe, over for most of you. Some of you might still feel like you're in them because you're in this kind of, your heart needs to release that pressure, and you need to kind of come down and think about what it is you really want and take care of yourself. And because for some of you, it does look like there is a possibility that it's your person in serendipity, for sure here with come to the edge and the distance. Now, this can be about also calling in a new harmonious relationship to you guys. So for some of you, you are looking for love as much as you love your person. It's not going to be for everyone, and this is not a singles reading, but it can be. If you come in here and you're resonating with this, then this is for you. So yeah, again, take things as they resonate. And by the way, with that said, I think I will be doing, actually, this is yours. I had shuffled for you, so I'll look at that in a minute. I will be doing singles readings again, probably starting in the fall. People have been asking me, and I did take a poll, but I just haven't had the time. Okay, this just came and flipped out. I also have a practice here in person at home, and it's just a lot with the family, and you know how it is. But they will be coming. I will be starting them up as well as a lot of really fun surprises for you, Cancer, and everyone who is here. So I hope you enjoy it. But look, this came down for you. Hardly surprising. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Okay, guys, for some of you, this is your person. You can have more than one soulmate, by the way. One twin flame, more than one soulmate. And you can also be both with somebody, a twin flame and a soulmate, obviously. It's whether the souls have parted. But anyway, we'll talk about that in another video that I'm actually working on now. So I will put your soulmate card down here. But look, we did see the serendipity of love coming in. So it could be for some of you that you are looking, like I said, or you're open to new love. It could be your person as well. So keep that in mind. And this I had shuffled for you. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. I love that for you, Cancer. That is just a really beautiful, just confirmation that you are connected to your person. We know that. Despite all the stress and all the stuff that's gone on, and even those of you out the door, you know, people come in, we faded connections as well, which is what I'm seeing. But here's the thing with faded connections, you're meant to come together, but it doesn't always mean that you're going to stay together. It means that there was a reason for it, whether it's lessons learned, connecting with somebody through them, something you've done that you wouldn't have done if you didn't know them. That's also very common in the twin flame journey. For those of you following it, not everybody does, which is fine. Let's get another Lover's Oracle. Then we will get a Guardian Angel reading card. Okay. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. What were we talking about, you guys, in the beginning? I was really seeing for you the Breathe card or the To the Sea card, which are both go with the flow, let Mother Nature run its course, let go, let God, that sort of message. There it is. That's a confirmation for you. I felt that those cards saw them, that message for you, and now here it is coming through the Lover's Oracle. So guys, yeah, there is this feeling of some of you really needing to go with the flow. And and we have TikTok here too as well. And I don't mean not doing anything, you know, go with the flow as in not fighting against it and the change and the things that you need to look at. It's easy to get overwhelmed and sort of plop down on the couch and not want to deal with things. I know, I'm a human. Okay, I'm going to put your angel wings there for you. Guardian angel reading cards. We'll see how many want to come down for you, Cancer. It's really just different every time. Thank you, spirit guides and angels. Okay, look, Angel of Imagination. This is like the Imagine card, you guys. Gosh, I tell you, sometimes I saw the Imagine card, the message from the Imagine card that you can kind of manifest and for you to trust yourself that you can have the love that you want, to go on and lasso that moon and pull it in and trust yourself. Well, here it is. It's right here. There's no gender in this reading. So, you know, be gone with the, don't worry about, well, there's a woman looking at a guy with the feathers, you know, this angel here kind of guiding her, but there's no gender. So, okay, don't worry about that. The message here is you being able to imagine, and you are imagining what it is that you want, and you can lasso it in, okay? That doesn't have to be love, but the Imagine card in a love reading is that. And you're pulling it in, the moon, you're trusting yourself, you're trusting what your decision, what it is that you want to do, whether it's coming back with your person, moving on and starting over with someone else, or being single for a while, whatever it is, it's here for you. And look, there's that butterfly energy here all over transformation. And here are hot air balloons. And when those come up, it's about soaring above the stuff, the stuff that you feel like you have not been able to get a perspective on. It's like getting a perspective and soaring over it. And I see that for you, Cancer. Some of you are already there, and some of you need to get there here. But it's here for you and what it is that you want, okay? And that's quite a thick book to read. And I do feel like that's partially a little bit what is happening here with you, with some of you, is this feeling of like, yeah, not stuck necessarily, but just kind of, you know, like not moving the way that you want to or should be. And some of you are, but you're not totally believing it, if you know what I mean. So what is that? Some people don't believe in that, but I like the fake it till you make it. That personally has always been something I've liked. But also there's this beautiful saying, faith it till you make it. I love that too. So here you go, and look, you have the wings coming off, or excuse me, the feathers, and feathers are signs of your angels and also looking out for you. So you are definitely being guided. Watch for those signs. And that's an 8, you guys, getting something done, kind of moving forward in action. So I love this for you. We saw both of these energies come in different cards. I didn't know, whoops, okay, that I thought maybe that would have been yours, but I pushed it down. That happens. All right, I'm going to take these top 2 because that was kind of falling out, but the entire deck, no. Or excuse me, this one right here. Okay, guys, I love that for you. Look, believe, angel of belief, believing in yourself, believing in what it is you want, trusting yourself. Look, your angel is over you, just praying for you to believe it. Believe that you're good enough. Believe in what you're capable of, what you can have, what you're deserving of, not the other stuff. Okay. There's a card that comes down, and while I was preparing for your reading, it came several times. It's called Never Ending Story. It's in the Wisdom of the Oracle. When that card comes down, it can be about kind of stories that you're telling yourself, negative things that you might be sort of living in and not coming out of. This is the opposite of that. This is the opposite of that, to get, that you're not. And if you are in any of that negative self-talk, or you're feeling like you need to open up that heart valve a little, or just get yourself moving, believe it. You can do it. You can trust yourself. And things are already in the process for you, Cancer. I feel like some of you are already in that energy, and you may be coming here for a confirmation and what you already know, or maybe trying to shed some light on something that eludes you, or simply you just want to come and poke around and be curious what your person has to say. Either way, I love this card for you. And look, it's in the form of clouds, and that is something connecting with angels when we see shapes in clouds. I wanted to say to you, I love this for you. Guys, this is a 3, so this is about expressing yourself, believing you can, also growth. So you are on this butterfly path, this transformation. And I know that it can sometimes be painful, Cancer. I know, but you can do it. You can get out of this. You can get through it. And if you're already out of it, that's even better for you, okay? So take this message as it resonates. If it's something else for you, that's the other thing, you guys. You know, sometimes there are messages that are just other messages that you are wanting to, that you're needing to hear, that you maybe didn't hear from me, but you're hearing them as I talk to you, and you think, well, I feel that way. Well, then that's for you. Okay, guys, these are love song messages, direct messages to you from your person through song. And as I said, Cancer, some of you could be musicians or just connecting through music, definitely sending each other songs, or you were. Well, you're probably still collecting a playlist, I think, or listening to the songs, but these are from your person. But here, one thing I want to say to you is that if you're feeling like you're channeling it and it's something you've often sent to your person or said to your person, or a song that you like to send them, or you have it ready to send them, whatever, then it's for you. So take it as it resonates. Sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes things get reversed, okay? And if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, it's that song, you know, it's the one I'm always sending him, then that's what it is. You're also sending that telepathically to him or her, excuse me, him or her or them. There's no gender here, you guys. I love it when you listen, because you are the soul that powers my song. Stars Made of You, Lucas Nelson. Oh, Willie Nelson's son. Absolutely stunning person, human soul, songwriter. Beautiful song. So many stars here in your reading. I'm really hardly surprised by this. You guys are definitely connected. We know that. This is twin flame soulmate energy, especially this particular song. You are sending each other telepathic messages, possibly dreaming about each other. But this is a confirmation for you. They are very connected to you too, and are also thinking about you when things are quiet, sending you messages. And that's a song I highly recommend you check out also. This whole new record that literally a record, an LP that he just put out from during quarantine, lockdown. He was doing a lot of lives. It was absolutely stunning. Definitely, you'll fall in love with that. It will go on your playlist if it's not there. Well, I don't care who's right or wrong. Chris Christopherson, help me make it through the night. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of a breakdown of the pride there. And it does feel like you guys have this really deep connection that even with the stress and the ego and the push and pull and the ghosting that was taking place, and maybe even reversed now, as I said, there is still this at the core, this spiritual connection that it's like, neither of you really care. And why is this candle here not lit? Okay. That's a weird thing to see, I know, but okay. Love, only love can bring back your love someday. I will be there. I will be there. Still loving you, the Scorpions. Yes, beautiful song. A rock song from the 80s. It's absolutely beautiful. Where do I want to put this? I'm going to put this here with the heart place that you guys have together here. Actually, I feel like I want to put your, whoops, where'd that go? Here we go, the soul card here with the soulmate card, okay? Also, the scorpions came down. I thought I only had 2 in the deck. I actually have 3 from that song. They came down pretty heavy, I want to say, in Taurus's reading. So Taurus has come through strong. Like I said, everybody's here. Leo's also coming through strong. But everybody's here, you guys. Okay. And maybe I'm crazy. Oh, it's crazy and it's true. I know that you can save me. No one else can save me now but you. Meatloaf. I do anything for love, but I won't do that. Interesting. Okay. Could be like some of these obstacles that some of you guys have. I'm going to put that there for now with your My Beloved card. What do you want to say to your person? The camera is about to run out again. Okay, guys, I've already taken it over an hour almost. I thought I knew just who I was and what I do, but I was wrong. 1 minute you're here, next minute you're gone. 1 minute you're here, Bruce Springsteen. So they're feeling kind of like this message of that you guys, this was feeling like a kind of, you thought things were kind of not great. There was some stuff going on for some of you, and even those of you that thought things were good, it just kind of happened fast. It was sort of like, what? Wait, why aren't they writing me? Why aren't they calling me? Or what do you mean we're parting? So they're acknowledging that, and they're also feeling that loss. You're just kind of like not there anymore. Okay, this is the last message in this deck. Pride has built a wall so strong that I can't get through. Is there really no chance to start once again? Still loving you, Scorpions. There it is. Okay. Yeah, some of you have a really strong connection to Taurus. That's not going to be for everyone, so don't worry. Like I said, when signs come through repeatedly, strong, that's just for particular people, but everybody's here, you guys. So don't worry about that, okay? Okay, I just looked up and caught it in time. The camera had moved on. Okay, guys, love messages from your person to you. These are not song love messages. These are love messages. Love messages to you, Cancer, from your person. What do you want to say to your Cancer? Oh, they're talkative actually now. That's good. And my throat's feeling a little bit cleared up. Not completely. You are now part of my life and I will never let you go. Yeah, that also belongs with the soulmate card because that is just a twin flame soulmate thing. You know, a card connection thing to say. You do. You just have this love that will just always be there, regardless of which directions you're going. Your absence is hard to bear. Okay, they're really missing you, Cancer. Not surprised. Lovely, Cancer. Just sentimental, Cancer. Emotional, which is beautiful. Intuitive. My 6-word love story. I can't imagine life without you. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of not that surprised by that because they have been coming through here. There's something for some of you, though, that is a obstacle that's like, almost like not overcomable now, at least. You're weird. You're weird, but I like it. Oh, I like that. I like that for you. Where do we want to put that? I'm going to put that here. It's really hard to know where to put it. I don't know if that's the right place, but thank you. What do you want to say to your person? Okay. Yeah, my pride and ego got in the way. 100%. It does feel like it's a little less now because time has been passing and they're kind of recognizing, uh-oh, my person might not be coming back, or there's this a little bit of ghosting maybe that you're doing, or not chasing like you were. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, guys. But that's definitely a big part in it. Now, remember too, guys, like I said, sometimes these messages can be reversed. So maybe you're looking at this Cancer and saying, yeah, I was really feeling you know, proud even when I wanted to call them, or I should have admitted something. It's not going to be for everyone, but and I do love you, Cancer, but I take no one's side. I take the side of love. That's where I am. I want everyone to be happy and peaceful and joyous as they can be throughout life, because life is not easy. And I wish you all love. I love you. Here we go. Every step of the way. Okay, that's a beautiful message to come through. I like that. Okay, these are the last two from this deck, you guys. Your love awakens my soul and it makes me reach for more. Very twin flame message from your person. You have really given them a whole new perspective, it feels like. I love you too, the moon and back. I was going to say I love you too, and then I love you to the moon and back. Yeah, there's a real strong connection with stars and clouds and nighttime, that sort of thing with your person. You also might have been talking a lot, and yeah, we have this star confirmation with the Lucas Nelson song. Okay, guys, where are we here? We're going to look at some more love messages here through song. This is Twin Flame Soulmate deck. This is volume 2. I have a lot. So many decks that I have not put into your readings yet. Well, there's one that doesn't belong in here. Where did that go? It's a love message card. So that's meant for you. Okay, here it is. What is that? Baby, I missed your smile and sparkling eyes. I love that for you. Yeah, that was meant to come down. Very interesting how that was there. That happens sometimes. Sometimes they send cards out really early in the reading. Leo had flying cards, literally. We watched them. I just touched the deck. We watched them fly. I guess that was a week or two ago. There's another one. My love for you will never change. Gosh, you guys. Okay. This is also yours now. Here are the songs. Sometimes it amazes me how strong the power of love can be. Sometimes you just take my breath away. You take my breath away, Eva Cassidy. This also came down, I want to say, for Virgo and Taurus. Could have even been Capricorn. But this is just that strong, dreamy love. Okay? And I really feel that with you. Regardless of this, you guys had a really, place in each other's heart. You found a place. He was, he's still there, and she's still there, and they're still there in your heart. And this feeling of just knowing them before. Very deep spiritual connection, twin flame soulmate energy, but we know that. I know. Do you want to say to your person? Okay, these two are yours. Changing focus, changing shape. Get the dirt down on the tape. In the harness for the harvest of its breath upon the nape. That's the neck. Baby, all eyes on the band. Marching into no man's land. It's a minefield, but it can't hurt more than this. Okay, so your person could be or could have been going through something. So they are acknowledging what you maybe are going through, but that this separation is even harder. It's very hard. They're acknowledging that. They're not dumbing it down, if you will. Do you know what I mean? It's a beautiful song, by the way. Also off a new record from David Gray. I'm sure you know. Really great songwriter from a while ago, but he's still very relevant. Absolutely stunning new CD. In love, oh love, I'll be a fool for you. I'm sure you know I don't mind. Endless love, Diana Ross. Yeah, there's this confirmation here. Lots of twin flame soulmate confirmations and just this deep connection that you guys have. Okay, guys, this is it. Times were tough, we made it through. We tasted the rough, so let's save the spoon. All the time I was hurtin', got to believe that I was hurtin' too. Excuse me, all the time that I was hurtin' you. Got to believe that I was hurtin' too. I was born to love you, Ray LaMontagne. Beautiful song, beautiful message, more twin flame soulmate. messages and energy there. Very strong. Look, let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. At your best, you are love, Leah. Okay, so it could be that they've already, your person has sent a message, or this is something they've already asked you, or they will be. Take that as it resonates, you guys. But that's a pretty intense card to come down. But you had to go. I know. I know. I know, like a wave that crashed and melted on the shore. I know the end. Phoebe Bridgers. Okay. A great songwriter and great message for you, Cancer. Your person knew also what was happening and that it kind of had to happen, sadly. And for some of you leaving, that's also an acknowledgement that maybe there's this feeling that they felt like, some of them, that they weren't good enough for you. So they're kind of like letting you go in a way, acknowledging like, you deserve better. That's not going to be for everyone, but that came through for you guys. There is no greater love than what I feel for you. No sweeter song, no heart so true. There is no greater love. Amy Winehouse. Some more of that energy, you guys. Where do we want to put this? I guess I'm going to put this here now. Last card. Here we are again. Circles never end. How do I find the perfect fit? Soulmate. Natasha Benningfield. All right, we did see the round and round. We do know that there were cycles with your person. We also know that they are your soulmate, twin flame soulmate energy, and they're acknowledging that too. And also acknowledging for some of you about it's kind of starting up again. For those of you going the distance, literally, or going to the edge here. Or that, you know, if it's your person also being put in the path, it could be more your person and another person with the Serendipity card. The Tarot Closet love messages. I feel your energy. Sorry, I forgot to tell you what I was doing here. What do you want to say to your person, to your Cancer, to your sensitive and lovely Cancer? I still want you. Okay, I feel like some of you guys have actually asked that. There's an acknowledgement for you. I'm also making sure here, did I get through all the decks? I think I did. I just wanted to make sure that I'm not forgetting any here. Sometimes I do that, you know. There's this, yeah, I did forget. Look, there is more here. Okay, those are yours too. All right. My world is dark without you. Yeah, there's a real star reference with you guys. This kind of lighting up energy. You really did light the way for them, light up their life, change their life. The staying up at night, the stuff going on. It's a lot darker with you gone. These are yours, by the way. I almost forgot to look at this deck. I haven't gotten over the pain of being away from you, and I don't intend to. All I think about is that one day I'll wipe my tears and I'll see you. That's really beautiful for you. I stare into your eyes and all your photos. Okay, so if you guys are still connected on social media, if not, they're looking at your photos regardless. Okay, this is yours. I have a song playlist about you, us. Yeah, that's not surprising. Figured this would come down, and I feel like that's for you guys too, actually. We talked about sometimes messages coming down also that you feel like are yours. By the way, we're on this love message deck, and then we'll have the last one here. I had almost forgotten it. What do you want to say to your person here? Okay, these are the last two in this deck. My biggest mistake was to think that I'll be okay without you. I'm not. I never will be. Wow. Okay, that's a pretty heavy message there. I'm going to put this butterfly and your alligator here with your angel feather. I know you want me to. Wow, they didn't ice that cake, did they? Okay, there's actually two more, and that's it for this deck, you guys. Okay. You touched my soul so deeply. Yeah, I do, like I said, there's a very deep connection, and you inspired a lot of change in them as well, to do things differently in their life, some things that they maybe were scared of or hadn't thought of or just weren't in that energy to do. Just like how I can't stop breathing, even if I try. I can't stop loving you no matter how much I cry. Okay. Yeah, crying is wonderful. It's a big release. And I do feel like for you too, Cancer, this heart valve stuff, and you're Cancer, you know, emotional, and you're pretty good at releasing your heart valve, but I feel like it needs a little bit of a tune-up right now. You need to get it, release it. But your person is going through it too. They're just not telling you. They're hiding their feelings. So... oh, okay, these came down, oh gosh, you guys, I'm hiding my true feelings. Yeah, it's just saying that you're hiding your feelings, person, for Cancer, and you just confirmed that. Wow, you wanted to get that message through. I am afraid to contact you. Yeah, I was also about to say I feel like they're just a little bit scared because of everything that's happened. Wow, sometimes when those confirmations come, well, it's a confirmation, it's a validation, but it can be very goosebumpy. That's what I want to say. These are both yours. You are perfect. Okay, and you're probably going to say, no, I'm not. But they see you that way with your imperfections. That's the thing about it, being perfect, or when people say they think you're perfect. You're perfect the way you are, with your imperfections and all, despite everything. They just love who you are. Please forgive me, guys. Okay, I feel like that was something that was waiting. They were waiting to get that out. What do you want to say to your person? Gonna have to sometimes make it really obvious. Oh, wow. I love you. Okay, yeah, that's pretty obvious. And I'm not surprised by that. Yes, we feel their love all over here. It doesn't change for some of you. Some of you still have obstacles in the way. There are third parties for some. And some of you are already really close to that door leaving, or it may have already left. And you're just here to hear what your person has to say. Get some validation, some confirmations, shedding some light on things that elude you. But they're telling you if that's something you asked, and I feel like some of you have. Look, I received your telepathic messages. Yeah, you've been asking, and there's again. There they are, acknowledging that. Okay, guys, I think those are the last 3 coming down. I'm going to put those there. There's actually 4 here. I care too much what people think. Yeah, very much felt like there were other people involved in this connection. We talked about that earlier, sort of feeling this Hierophant energy here. We belong together. Okay, guys, that's a pretty intense message. I could listen to your voice all day and night. Yeah, like I said, some of you guys have a musical connection, but also just talking a lot, just having a spiritual connection, a deep connection, and having just getting along really well when you were coming together and when things were kind of hopping for you, I guess. It's not really the right word to use, but you know what I mean, Cancer. I fear you have moved on. Yeah. I'm not surprised this came down. This is the last one, guys, because some of you are trying to, or have made it look like you've moved on, even if you're not disconnected on social media, showing them that you have, but some of you really have, but some of you haven't. And yeah. Here are your totems. Excuse me, I started to pull them by the camera. It's really loud. I do not look, but they're a little loud. Guys, there's no time to do numbers and letters, so I will do that for you next week. But whoa, okay, this went flying out. Let me know, let me know, let me know. It landed on let me know. It's a starfish, you guys. Starfish energy, taking something that wasn't working and making it work. Okay, we saw that here with the go the distance, working through the challenges here. Wow, guys, we see the conflict, the instability here. We know that this is a disconnect. I think if they haven't already come, they might be just asking you a question. Something that is, gosh, and I wonder if they've sent it telepathically too. Okay. Very interesting. It's a dragon. And look, you had the alligator here, which was not meant to be in the reading, but it just was. And this is also about sending strength to you, channeling some strength. For those of you that need that, to move out of that energy, okay? Or to make the decision, or to step into this poised energy. Some of you are already there, some of you aren't. To begin your new life, whether it's love back with your person or a new love. So there's some more strength for you. I love this. Here's your butterfly again. You got another butterfly. Yeah, transformations are hard, you guys. You know, you could still be in the stage of, just things being difficult and saying, I don't know what you mean that I'm transforming. Yeah, it can be painful. It's not easy. And you could even be at the stage where you haven't even quite started it yet, but it's where you're heading. So hang on, okay? Look, I love this for you. This is a unicorn. And when unicorns come down, it really is an acknowledgement. I'm going to put it here with your little home card, that your person thinks that you're unique. They're hard to get because they're not real, right? So there's this sort of fairy tale quality to them, but that whole you're perfect feeling of just they like that. And we did see the you are weird card, but I like it. So that's kind of maybe a special message for some of you. Your last totem, guys, is the tree of life. This is like the tree of life that you see coming in the regeneration card after the fire is still kind of burning. There's definitely passion with you guys, for sure. And this is sort of the tree that's coming up in that card, and that's really what I'm feeling here for you, this regeneration, this renewal for you, Cancer, okay? And for some of you with your person, some of you are moving on. And, you know, I did see the new life, and we know we're in this reading together, so we know what's going down. We know what's here. But there's a confirmation for you of this new start, this new life, this new growth here. You know, open up that valve, you guys. Get moving if you haven't. And if you have, great. I'm really happy to hear that. I'm going to put your tree of life here with you so you can look up at it with the Poised. Okay, guys, that is your reading today. That was probably one of the longer readings here. I just couldn't hone myself in, but that's how it goes sometimes. Cancer, take really good care of yourselves, okay? Watch for signs. Open up that heart valve, release. Follow your dreams, follow your instinct. Use your free will, okay? Trust your gut instinct, your guardian angels. Go for it. You got it, Cancer. Take good care of yourselves, okay? And I'll see you next time. Bye.